God knows your struggles, your pain, and your heart's desires. Even when you feel unseen or unheard, know that He sees you. Trust that He will guide you to where your peace lies. Sometimes, being removed from what isn't meant for you is simply His way of preparing something better. Stay faithful. Your heart's intention will always find its way back to you. When you feel misunderstood or hurt by someone, remember that God knows the truth of your heart. He sees your pain, your love, and your efforts. Sometimes, God removes you from toxic situations not to punish you, but to protect your peace and guide you to a place where you can truly thrive. Never forget that God sees you. Your heart, your intentions, your struggles, and your dreams, He knows it all. Even when things seem to be falling apart, trust that God is guiding you towards something more fitting for your soul. The peace you seek will find you, just wait for it. There will be times when people hurt you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. But take comfort in knowing that God sees your heart, and He understands your intentions. His plan for you is bigger than any betrayal or disappointment you face. Keep your faith strong, because He's preparing a place of peace for you. God sees your heart, even when the world around you doesn't. Your intentions are pure, and even if you feel like you're being overlooked or wronged, trust that God will reward you. He will remove you from spaces that don't nurture your growth, and will lead you to where you can experience the peace you deserve. If you ever feel as though you've been treated unfairly, remember this: God sees your heart. He knows your intentions, and He knows what's best for you. Trust in His plan, for when He removes you from situations that drain you, He will guide you to something far greater than you ever imagined. God sees your heart even when others don't. In times of hurt or confusion, trust that His intentions for you are always rooted in love. If He removes you from a place or person, it is because He has something better in store for you, a place of peace, fulfillment, and growth. You are not forgotten. When you feel abandoned or wronged, know that God sees your heart. He knows the purity of your intentions and will always protect your peace. Trust Him, for He is leading you away from what no longer serves you and towards something much more aligned with your path. God is aware of the deep desires of your heart, even when the world doesn't seem to understand. If you've been wronged, hold on to your faith. God will remove you from situations that do not serve your growth and will place you in a space where your heart can flourish. Never doubt that God sees the true nature of your heart. He knows your intentions and the purity of your actions. If He has removed you from a situation or a person, trust that this is a step toward a better future, a future filled with peace, love, and joy. In moments when you feel wronged, remember that God sees you. He sees the love, the kindness, and the integrity in your heart. Even if others don't recognize your worth, God does. Trust Him to lead you away from situations that harm your peace and bring you into spaces of fulfillment and serenity. God sees your heart, even when others misunderstand your intentions. He knows the purity with which you act. When He removes you from environments that no longer nurture your soul, trust that He is preparing you for something much better. His plan for you is greater than any temporary setback. The challenges you face may seem overwhelming, but always remember that God sees your heart. He knows the good you wish to bring into the world, even if others can't recognize it. Trust His timing, for He will lead you away from places of pain and bring you into peace that exceeds your expectations. God sees every piece of your heart, even the parts you keep hidden. When you are wronged or misunderstood, trust that God is with you. He will lead you from what hurts you into a place that nurtures you, where your heart can rest and grow in peace. Even when you feel neglected or hurt, God sees your heart. He understands the purity of your intentions, even if the world doesn't. Trust that He is guiding you away from those who do not see your value and placing you in a space that will bring you the peace and love you deserve. God knows your heart better than anyone. Even in moments of confusion or heartache, trust that He sees your intentions. He is guiding you through your struggles and removing you from places that drain you. Be patient, for He will lead you to a place of peace beyond your dreams. If ever you feel that the world has wronged you, remember that God sees your heart. He understands the purity of your actions, even when others don't. His plan for you is filled with peace and fulfillment, and He will always lead you to places that serve your growth and happiness. God sees your heart, the place from which all your actions flow. Even when you are wronged, He knows your true intentions. When He removes you from situations that no longer serve you, it's because He's preparing you for a greater blessing, a blessing full of peace and love. Sometimes, life may feel unfair, and people may misunderstand you. But remember, God sees your heart, your intentions, and your struggles. Trust that He is leading you to a place of peace and fulfillment. If He removes you from a place that hurts, He's setting you up for something greater. God sees your heart, even when others don't. When you feel misunderstood or wronged, take comfort in knowing that your intentions are seen by the Creator. He will always remove you from places that drain you, and guide you to a space where your heart can find peace and purpose. In moments of pain, remember this: God sees your heart. He knows every intention, every thought, and every feeling you have. When He removes you from situations that no longer serve you, trust that He's preparing you for a future filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. God knows your heart. Even when you are treated unfairly or misunderstood, trust that He is guiding you. When He removes you from a situation that no longer serves you, He's opening a door to a better place, a place filled with peace, love, and growth. In times of hurt or disappointment, remember that God sees the truth of your heart. He knows your intentions and understands your pain. When He removes you from situations that cause distress, it is to protect your peace and guide you to a future full of blessings. God sees your heart, and He understands your struggles. When you feel wronged, trust that He is always by your side, leading you away from what no longer serves you. His plan for your life is filled with peace, and He will guide you to exactly where you need to be. No matter how you feel in the moment, know that God sees you. He knows your heart, your intentions, and the purity behind every action. When He removes you from a place that doesn't align with your peace, trust that He is bringing you closer to where you belong. Even when the world seems to turn against you, God sees your heart. He understands the purity of your intentions and knows your worth. If He removes you from a situation, trust that it's because He has a better plan in mind, one that will lead you to peace and fulfillment. God sees your heart more deeply than anyone ever will. In times when you feel wronged, trust that He understands your pain and the purity of your actions. He is always working to bring you to a better place, a place of peace, love, and growth. God knows the true condition of your heart, even when others don't. He understands your good intentions and your struggles. If He removes you from a situation or a person, trust that He is doing it for your peace. Better days are ahead, and He will lead you to them. God sees your heart, and He knows your deepest intentions. Even when you feel abandoned or wronged, remember that He is always guiding you. If He takes you away from a situation that doesn't serve your peace, it's because He is preparing you for a greater purpose. When life seems unfair and others wrong you, remember that God sees your heart. He knows your intentions and understands your pain. Trust in Him, for when He removes you from a place that doesn't serve your growth, He's leading you toward a future filled with peace and fulfillment. If you like our video, then please like, share, and subscribe this video.